Hey everybody, how are you? Do me a favor before we get started. Hit this like button. If you're not a subscriber, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button and notification bell next to it so that you will not miss the episode. Also, check me out on IG, elevation_mentor. So, today we're going to talk about what happened with Gamestop. So, as you know, there was this big trading frenzy that just happened. So GameStop, as a result of this trading frenzy, they raised $2.14 billion. So that means that some people must have lost some money in this trade, huh? GameStop raised $2.14 billion among the trading frenzy. Now, of course, there were some losers, but there were some winners also, right? Depending on when you got in and when you got out. So you got to get out before it drops. So it's this guy named, he calls himself Roaring Kitty. And his real name is Keith Gill. So people follow him and they listen to him. So this stock, it has nothing to do with fundamentals whatsoever. So they just look at this guy, and when he's live streaming, they will buy the stock because he tells them to. So his name is Keith Gill. If you get a chance, when you finish watching this video, go to YouTube, type in Roaring Kitty, and hit subscribe. He has almost 1 million subscribers. And so what happened was he went live stream on June 7th, and he was out of sight, out of mind for 3 years. So June 7th, he decided to go live. As a result of that, the stock shot up 40%. So the people who know of him and are aware of what he does, they got in when he got in and saw that 40% increase in GameStop. The people that got in and got out. So that happened on June 7th. So what's happening with GameStop now? So it was up 5%, then it decreased by 1.6%, and it went down by 18%. As of today, it's starting to climb back up. And as of today, it is at $30.49. And so some of the traders are expecting for this to hit 60. So some people are still watching it. All right. So this is what's going on with the company. The company, they got all this money from these people trading, the trading frenzy, and they plan to use the money for acquisitions and investments. So it makes me think, Roaring Kitty, who does he really work for? So he is able to move the markets. He has almost 1 million subscribers. GameStop raised $2.14 billion because people jumped in expecting to make money. And obviously they lost money. And so now the company has the money, $2.14 billion. So Roaring Kitty, he is the reason for the meme stock frenzy in 2021. And now it has reappeared. It has reappeared. Like I said, he has almost 1 million followers. So when he uploads, they see his upload, they jump in because he moves the market. Like I said before, right after his live stream, the stock went up 40%. And the people that were in it and got out in enough time, they profited. And then the other people were left holding the bag. So his name is Keith Gill, goes by the name Roaring Kitty. So he attracts retail investors and he is posting on Reddit. He's also posting on YouTube. So you can actually see him if you go to YouTube and you type in Roaring Kitty and you will see him. And I think it's kind of fun actually to see what the world is doing. So check this out. Hey Siri, how many traders are in the world?
Okay, I found this on the web for how many traders are in the world. Check it out.
So according to Siri, guess how many traders there are in the world? 9.6 million traders worldwide. So this is all over the world. This is United States, Africa, China, Russia, Japan. This is worldwide. 9.6 million traders. Basically, 1 out of 781 people on the planet trade online. It says you might assume that they would live in big cities near financial centers such as New York, London, Hong Kong, etc., but you are mistaken. Since the internet has made it possible for anyone to trade online, a person's location doesn't really matter. Neither does their background, age, gender, or race. 9.6 million traders. So that's how many traders there are. So thinking of that number, growing up, did you know anyone that traded? Did you have any interaction with anybody who traded growing up? This is before the internet came. Did you know anyone who traded? Like just in person, face to face, like the people that you interact with on a daily basis. Did you know anyone who traded growing up? So I think it's interesting that the people who trade, 9.6 million. So people really know how to be quiet, don't they? Yep. So back to this company, Gamestop. So their net sales have dropped. They had 882 million. What was expected was 995 million. So there's absolutely no fundamentals to this stock whatsoever. This one guy, he moves the market. So GameStop, what's going on with this business? They do plan to sell 75 million shares. So we're going to see what happens. Right? So the PE ratio for GameStop, 2,222. So that's way too high, showing you that there are no fundamentals to this stock whatsoever. So he gets into the Reddit groups and they all get together and devise a plan, devise a scheme, what they're going to do. However, Wall Street has infiltrated Reddit. So they're interrupting the party here. Also, the SEC is looking at Roaring Kitty. So I just find all of this to be interesting. Like I said before, this has came and gone, right? So the guy, Roaring Kitty, he was on Reddit posting, he was on YouTube live stream. People saw him, they jumped in, they made 40% of whatever they put in there. Then they got out. People who didn't get out, they lost money. That's trading. Trading, you need to get in and you need to get out. as soon as you see profit, right? So, that's not investing, completely different from investing, right? So I just think it's so interesting that millions of people are doing this. And do you know anyone in person who does this? All right. So the SEC is looking at him because this one guy moves markets. So check him out when you get time. His name is Roaring Kitty. Go to YouTube, hit that subscribe button and notification bell also. So when he goes live, you can see what's happening in real time. Roaring Kitty. His real name is Keith Gill. So I just think it's interesting what people are doing out here. Again, this is not investing. This is trading. Do you think it's interesting? All right, so what I'm going to do is I have a real estate group. I see your comments, Dan. So I have a real estate group, and this has nothing to do with what I'm talking about, but I still have this real estate group. And if you're interested in building a rental portfolio, go ahead and click on the link below and join the wait list for the real estate group. So, real estate, what it does is creates financial stability. So, you don't have to be worried about money all the time. Wouldn't you like stability, peace of mind? That's what real estate provides. Also, check out this pin link below. All right. So I'm going to leave now. On your way out, do me a favor, hit this like button. If you're not a subscriber, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button and notification bell next to it so that you won't miss the episode. And don't forget one more thing, hit this like button. All right. Thanks for watching. Have a good night, everyone.